Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ranico, student college of PBI of number 4, State Islamic University of Raden Fatah Palembang. In this video, I will to explain some material like what is extensive reading and how to read extensively, 3 essential rules of extensive reading, and where to find a book. What is extensive reading? I conclude extensive reading has 2 definitions. First, Harold Palmer said that extensive reading means rapidly reading book after book. And the second, a reader's attention should be on the meaning, not the language of the text. So overall, extensive reading can be defined as reading a large quantity of text where reading confidence and reading fluency are prioritized. You will have an opportunity to develop the habit of reading extensively, that is, reading many books that you choose for yourself. This will help improve your reading fluency, increase your comprehension, and expand your vocabulary. Next, how to read extensively. First, reading a lot or at least 1 book every 2 or 3 weeks. And the second, choosing a book that is interesting to you. And the third, no test on comprehension or vocabulary. And fourth, reading at your own pace. Okay, next, 3 essential rules extensive reading. You will benefit most from extensive reading if you following these 3 essential rules. So the first rules, you must enjoy. The second rules, you must enjoy. And the third rules, you must enjoy too. Yeah, you are just need enjoy vibes while you read. Because extensive reading is enjoyable, you will read faster and more, which makes it more enjoyable. So you will read even faster and more. So the last material from me, where to find a book. So you can ask your teacher, classmates, or friends for suggestion. And the second, or look on bestseller lists or the internet like New York Times or Amazon or Gramedia.com, for example, for a title that might interest you. Then go to a bookstore or a library to see what is available.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Suci Aminah. I'm from class PBA 4. In this video, I will explain about how to choose a book. The first one, choose the book that interests you. Your teacher and your classmates may have good suggestions, but choose the book that is the best for you, not for them. 2. Choose a full-length book, not a collection of articles and stories. Reading a whole book by a single author allows you to become comfortable with the writer's style and vocabulary. 3rd, avoid a book whose story you are already familiar with, because you have read it in another language or have seen the movie made from it. Knowing what will happen may make it less interesting for you. 4th, evaluate the book. To find out about the author and the genre type of book, read the front and back covers. Read the first few pages to find out about the style and subject. And the last one, check the level of difficulty. If a book is too easy, it may be boring. If it is too difficult, you may become discouraged and stop reading. To find out how difficult the book is for you, count the number of unknown keywords on a typical page. A keyword is a word you must know in order to follow the general meaning. 5 unknown keywords on one page mean the book is difficult for you. No and no keywords mean the book is easy. Okay, I think that's all for how to choose a book. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Veny Setiawati. Today I want to continue the material. I'm gonna explain about list of recommended titles. So in here there are some list of books that you can read. The first is fiction. Fiction is like something about short stories, poetry, or novel, and etc. The example: Little Women, Alcott Louisa May, the classic novel of joys and sorrows of the four March sisters and their mother in New England in the 1800s, and there is 561 pages. The second example, Sakajewa Bruchard's Joseph, a novel about a young Native American woman in the early 19th century who helps two explorers find a safe route across North America to the Pacific Ocean, and there is 199 pages. The third example, My Antonia Carter Villa, a young woman who is the daughter of an immigrant from Bohemia, faces loneliness and other challenges as an early settler in the American West. There is 175 pages. So, I have to note for you, if there is one asterisk, it means that this author has written other books that might be of interest. Look at the example, the first example. And if there is the double asterisk, the symbol of asterisk, there is a double asterisk, it means that this book may be easier to read. You can see the example, the third example. Next is about science fiction and fantasy. Science fiction means takes place in a society and contains elements of advanced technology. And fantasy, it means that is usually set like the activity of imagining things that are impossible to happen. The example: I, Robot, Asimov Isaac's tales about robots can be developed and taught not to harm humans, includes The Three Laws of Robotics, a classic, and there is 224 pages. Next, about mystery and suspense. Mystery and suspense here is like something that is difficult or impossible to understand or explain. And suspense is like a feeling of excited or anxious uncertainty about what may happen. And the example you can see, the Da Vinci Code, Brown, Dan, a murder in a museum and a mysterious symbol, late Robert Langdon and a Sophie Neville on a hunt find a secret before it is lost forever. And there is 467 pages. The next is about non-fiction books. Non-fiction books are factual. The example such as history, biography, and science. Reading nonfiction can help develop your vocabulary and knowledge in a specialized area. Next, biography and autobiography. Biography means here it talks about a story of person's life and written by somebody else, while autobiography is a story of person's life written by that person. I have one example in here. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Angelo Maya, a prize-winning American poet, writes about her childhood experiences and how she survived violence and racism. And there is 246 pages. For the other example, you can see the book. And the last slide, other non-fiction. I have two examples in here in my PowerPoint. For example, how did we find out about our space? Asimov, Isaac, clear explanation of scientific principles with references to mythology and literature by the famous writer, and there is 49 pages. The second example, Never Cry Wolf, Morat Varley, how a young scientist in northern Canada learns to respect and understand wolves, and there is 242 pages. Okay, that's all my explanation about the list of recommended titles that you can read and look for the books. So I think that's all. If I have a mistake, I want to apologize. That's all. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, I am Valdha Verzanola. I will explain next presentation, Unit 2, Reading and Discussing Non-Fictions. Non-fiction is a book that tells an event based on reality. The functions of non-fiction books is to provide logical information and knowledge. Non-fiction's example is article. The right to tell via article title, and second, the right to explain that million people run Netflix to make movies. And then the article means that is indeed true, right, new, well-known, facts. Okay, I think that's enough. Wallahul muwaffiq ila aqwamit thoriq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.